It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt, in it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Gets it right back to McLaurin. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got first down from the 31.
31-yard line. 19, cut 19, cut 19, not saying 19.
To the air again, Daniels. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Crosby-Merritt gets it from the gun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go, set. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That is Nick Emmanwori. 40. Hits the 20. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 70 Raiders, 18 Cardinals, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh is on the glow.
Ready, ready.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Commanders 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the gun, Milrow. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Slot man motioned over. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Block finds that football complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has it in close. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
65, 65, go!
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Come on, come on.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Play good for 17 on a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completes one to Barry Sinnott. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Bails out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timber.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down, looking for options. Jump off, caught by his back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brought down by Reek Willen.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 strike. 9 Cougar. 79 Broncos.
This time he's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders.
Okay, ready?
There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rat Warriors. 70. Go.
Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready?
Daniels now. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10. No road to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. No road, looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
To the air, Milroe. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Back for Dell. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him. He's got space. And they are all the way to that red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Count 70, Mustang 19. Let go.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Finds his fullback. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
The Commanders will line up
Go,
for a
Reed.
2-point
19,
conversion.
18. Warriors 70. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Seahawks 31, Commanders 13. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. That's the 1st and more past midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. He sent a man in motion.
3. Go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Come on.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Give now to the running back. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's within striking distance. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Get it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Down at the 41. A 6-yard
19
pickup. Brings
Tiger,
up 2nd
19
and
Tiger.
4.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Play action now with Daniels. He's going deep. It is caught at the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it an 18-point game.
Commanders 20. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's going to field this at the 2. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 70.
Milroe from the gun. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
For a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Past the 60.
That's the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another carry for him. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking quickly here. Now we had a 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
And the Seahawks. 1st down.
Pistol now for Milroe. Rolling out to his left. Has it down close. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Motioning the tight end now.
Cowboy 80s.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
From the gun, Milrow. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 20. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Dragon 60. 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his stride is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Bronco.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
On the go.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
7. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The AT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders make it an 18-point game.
Commanders 27. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Working quickly here.
A loss in 2 yards.
Short, it's Milrow. Flush down out to his left. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
65.
From the gun, run for Prosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense to the line fast.
70 range. 70 range.
It's a pickup of 3.
7 Pirates.
Brings up
7
second
Pirates.
and 7.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll air it out on third. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 27 on the play, and the Commanders will have a first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first down, here's Daniels. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Prosky Merritt straight ahead. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gate.
He's brought down.
Second play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Here we go. Set.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Washington, first down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Buying some time right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's out there in midfield and still going. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Got ready. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down is just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
First down, Seahawks.
Collins got it left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 27. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60. Set Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the fourth. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
Commanders 27.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action now. Daniels. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Washington calls it second timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on first down. Headed out right. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that gain. They've got to keep moving quick here.
22 yards. That's another
70 range.
Washington Commanders.
Daniels on first down. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. They'll come up on first and 10.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready, ready. Come on, come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
19 Lions. 18 Buffalo 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Cade, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this...
Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. touchdown. The Seahawks keep running away with this. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This is just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself.